Another beautiful day. Had some things to take care of, man. But I'm back at it again. But anyway, so good evening, Saya. Good evening, Zazu. Checking in with the evening report. Fire away. All right. Listen to this. Halo. Some Halo fans, Halo in Arabic. Halo fans are worldwide. Halo fans are all over the world, and Halo got a huge fan base. But now the fans want the game in their own language, whether it's Arabic, whether it's Asian, whether it's the Asian, Chinese, Australian language, African language, whatever language you can think of. Halo fans want that game in their preferred language, so they can understand it. So that means Microsoft got to get a language translator to do it. Listen to this. This is on Games Rant. It says Halo fans start a campaign to bring an Arabic language option to Infinite. It says a current fan-driven campaign on Twitter has fans pushing for an Arabic language option to be featured in the upcoming Halo Infinite. It says here, for many in the gaming community, Halo Infinite is one of the most highly anticipated titles released this year. Halo Infinite will be the first Halo title to release in over 5 years, and a lot of the hype surrounding the game is understandably justified, given what's been shown off already and the influence that Halo has on the gaming community at large. However, there are certain qualities that a lot of overseas fans are hoping to encounter with Halo Infinite. Since the release of the first game on the original Xbox in 2001, Halo has cultivated an expansive fan base that has thrived for nearly 2 decades, with many fans and new and old appreciating the nearly every game the Halo series has to offer. In fact, not only are fans still playing Halo 3 to this day, but recently managed to break the skybox in Halo 3 after 13 years of trials and error. Although with Halo is a widely beloved series, it is not always accessible. Following a recent fan campaign on Twitter, a lot of Arabian fans have begun to tweet out asking for 343 Industries to include an Arabic option for the game. With the past 24 hours alone, the campaign has gained quite a lot of traction, but so far there has been no official response from Microsoft, 343 Industries, or any other related group involved with the game. And it says there is currently a push happening with Arabic Halo Infinite. Localization in general is an area where Xbox first party needs to get better as a whole. Accessibility should include language, voice recording isn't easy, but I think people deserve at least translated text plus sub pic twitter.com. Okay. Anyway, says here a lot of innovative strides have certainly been made in terms of making the video game more accessible for all different kinds of people. However, for some countries in particular, the medium of video games is a lot harder to access than other forms of entertainment due to a multitude of different reasons. For instance, due to a variety of different taxes, the cost of an Xbox Series S Series X is insanely expensive in Turkey, though admittingly pricing is more of a region by region issue. And it says here, in terms of the language, it's a whole other thing entirely. It is not unheard of for games to have in-game dialogue dubbed over in a different language. For example, Ghost of Tsushima allowed players to experience the game entirely in Japanese. However, as it applies to different areas of the world, it would be nice to have, at the very least, different translated subtitles depending on the language. While there has been no official response from Microsoft or 343, it's important to know that the game still has a long way to go before it releases. It entirely possible that developers are working on language subtitles for the game right now. In fact, language options could possibly be shown off during 343 Industries' next monthly Halo update. So, just like Tales of Immortal, you know, people were writing in for that game, say they wanted it in English, some wanted it in Greek, some wanted it in their preferred language. The same thing goes with Halo. Um, People want the game in their own language, you know, probably South of language in South America, the Caribbeans, Australia, the European countries, you know, African countries. You know, people want Halo Infinite in their own language, and it is true too that when you buy a console, especially overseas, it's expensive. That is true. That is true. Based on the value of the U.S. dollar in whatever country you're at, you know, and the consoles could be expensive, but you can buy the console in the United States, but then you'd have to ship it to your country, and that's going to cost money too. So either way it goes, it costs over when it comes to buying consoles outside the United States, it is expensive. But Microsoft, you know, will always try to find ways to work with their consumers, so to make sure they get one of the consoles, you know. So that's why they gave they remember the video that I did when they were talking about, you know, if you don't want to play if you can't afford an Xbox, then it's good to get a PC. You can play Xbox games on PC. So Microsoft has their fans covered when it comes to Halo. So you know, the fans, you know, their needs are met. You know, if they can't afford a console, then they should get a gaming PC. But even that is expensive too. But like building a PC overseas, or or any parts of the world where there's Canada, where there's Alaska, where there's over in Iceland, or wherever you're at in the world, you know, it is expensive to get a console or PCs, you know. So, but Microsoft made sure they took care of the fans' need when it comes to using the Xbox Live service. You know, when it comes to Halo, you know, you can do it the PC route or you can do it the console route. Either or, you know, you're covered. So, but now 343 Industries got to work on the language issue, because you know people are all over the world, and a lot of Halo fans are worldwide, and they're looking forward to this game. You best believe it. Like I've been telling you guys, Halo fans are they're something. But anyway, the game is gonna be huge when it comes out, man. So a lot of fans are looking forward to it, you know. And with Halo, you know, like on Xbox 360 right now, I think by the end of December, around December 2021, about 10 months from now, all the Halo servers are going to be shut down. It's done. And then Bungie is shutting down their servers. I mean, this month for the Halo games that they made. You know, where they keep all your records and stuff like that. So they about to shut that off. So, but then 343 made the Master Chief Collection. So just in case when when all the Halos are turned off in all the Halos are turned off for the 360, then you can still play. You can still buy the Master Chief Collection and play all the Halos that way. So Microsoft has you covered, and Halo, they will be taking care of the whole language issue with Halo, because the game, a lot of people now are starting. A lot of the video game industry is growing, and a lot of people are starting to play video games now. So yeah, Halo fan base are it's Halo fan base is worldwide, man. There are people all over the world that love this game, and there's people all over the world looking forward to this game. So yes, this game is going to be huge. So lots to look forward to come around the fall, But right now, Microsoft will be, the game won't release until about what around in the fall, somewhere around October, November, probably around the same month when the Xbox Series X came out. So that's plenty of time, for people to like start putting their money together to get one of these Xbox Series X or go the PC route. But yes, 343 Industries right now is working hard right now to make sure they don't mess up with Halo. And plus, they also learn from EA, they learn from CD Projekt Red what not to do with video games. So yeah, they're hard at work, man. So lots to look forward to. But yeah, when the game comes out, man, it's gonna Halo fans are about to go nuts, man. But anyway, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for this article. And nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Board, dark side. I'm gone. Peace.